Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got another Valentine's kind of set. I'm super excited to show you guys. I decided to do, as you can see, a fairly simple and classic kind of design. So I decided to kind of do like a French tip to incorporate some nudes and some whites, and then involve some reds and glitters and crystals, but just keep it nice and classy. So the French tips and all of that kind of stuff, and then just add some redness to it, some hearts, just make it very Valentine's-esque. So that's the kind of vibe I was going for today's video. I love Valentine's, I love doing these Valentine sets, and I will be trying to pop them in between some normal designs. Normally about maybe every 2 or 3 normal design you might get a Valentine's one. I don't want to like post way too many because I know not everyone's kind of up for that, so I will try and do a bit of a variety on my channel. So as you saw, I already applied my base coat and I applied some nail cleaner and done all of that kind of good stuff, and then I popped it into the lamp and now it's back out. So it's time for our red. So the red I'm using is from Makartt and it's in the colour called Scarlet, and I'm just popping that on that ring finger and I'm taking it off, and before popping it into the lamp I am popping some gorgeous red glitter that I recently purchased. So that should also be in my upcoming haul very soon, along with the crystals that we will be using in today's video. So I'm just popping that on. So it's called, I believe it's called the sugar effect. And then once it goes into the lamp, the glitter will cure into the gel and it will be like a nice textured kind of nail. Especially after brushing out all the excess glitter, it will just be a nice textured nail basically. And there will be no more glitters coming off it, or at least a lot anyways. And now it's time for our nude. So if you are new to the channel, you probably don't know, but my favourite all-time nude is from the company called Cloud Beauty, and it's in the shade N17, and it's literally my all-time favourite. Second in line is probably a nude that's slightly darker to this, so my favourite lighter nude is this one, and it's the Cloud Beauty N17, I think. And then the darker nude, that is also my favourite, is from the company called Vanillisa, and can't remember the number anymore. If I remember, I will make sure to pop it into the description. But if you go on any of my other videos where I use a darker kind of nude, then it will definitely be there. And it's just my favourite. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, so we're going to pop that on all the nails that are remaining, and then we're going to pop that one into the lamp, and we are going to go in with a second coat. And as you can see, I was literally running out of my gel polish. I had to tip my bottle upside down onto my little plate and then scoop up everything that came out from the plate. Yeah, I'm running out, and I believe it's my second bottle. I've never ever completed 2 full bottles of a gel polish before, so this is definitely an achievement and definitely shows how much I love it, because it almost also feels like it's almost in every single video. So I'm sorry guys if I'm literally boring you guys with this gel polish. I hope to find a new one soon, but right now this has literally stole my heart, this one, honestly. So we're just going to pop that, then it's going to go into the lamp, and then it will be time for our nail art. So with the nail art, we are going to be using our Makartt white gel polish, and it's in the name Blank. I will be showing you guys that in a second. And oh my god guys, the Makartt gel polishes are absolutely amazing. I only recently truly kind of tested them out. I did a massive shop at their website, because right now they still have a massive blowout sale. So if you guys are interested in buying some Makartt, I would do it now. I have not seen a sale like this before. Only recently started looking into the company, but I mean recently, for the past year, and I've never seen anything this cheap yet. So I would really recommend, if you're wanting to purchase or thinking about it, I would do it now. Although there aren't a lot left now, because I know a lot of the stuff have now been selling out because obviously of the prices. But I did make a Makartt haul with all the stuff I got, and I bought a lot of stuff, and I've been actually completely blown away. Ever since then, I've been using the white. It's literally been my go-to white, especially the reds as well for the Valentine season. Like, it's been absolutely amazing, and I recommend it completely. It's absolutely amazing. I think I've said amazing like 20 times, but it's absolutely amazing for nail art. The consistency is literally on point. It's very opaque. It doesn't like float around on your nail. It stays exactly where you put it. It levels out beautifully. I just cannot imagine using anything else now. I'm just so sold on this. I will be using later on in this video some Glitterbell's Unbelievable gel as like a nail art kind of gel. Which is just as good as well, but of course the Glitterbell is more expensive. the Makartt is so much more cheaper. And of course, you've kind of got more to use because you could use it as a nail art kind of gel, and you can use it as a normal gel polish kind of thing. So honestly, cannot say a bad thing. I will be repurchasing, and I have actually placed another order since then, just topping up on all the colours I've purchased. So I haven't finished them, but I just fell in love so much, and they're at such a great price that I had to get my hands on more before they all sell out and they end up going back to their normal prices. So for 2 gel polishes, for example, that white and the red, I ended up paying £2.80, I believe. So that's almost nothing, to be honest, almost nothing. So what, it equals like £1.40 for one, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy for the quality. I am blown away, absolutely blown away. You will not even get this kind of quality on not Amazon, on AliExpress. This kind of quality for that kind of price. It's crazy. I can't believe how they're even making a profit, to be honest, on this sale. Maybe they're not. But yeah, definitely worth it. So as you saw, as I started chatting away, on the thumb, I decided to do, I don't know what they're called, like a semi-French tip kind of thing going on. So I started off with one corner of the nail, so at the tip from one end, and I dragged my brush diagonally to meet on the other side of the nail right at the top, and then I filled in one of the sides. And then for the index finger, I decided to do something different. I wanted there to be kind of like a contrast, something different going on. So I went ahead and I decided to do a French tip. So I did that, and then I am repeating the same process as I did for the thumb and the middle finger, which is that like slanted, I don't know, reverse French tip, maybe it's called, I'm not sure. If you know what this is called, let me know in the comments, please. So I kind of repeat that, like I said, for the middle finger and the pinky finger. And now all of that has gone into the lamp, and we are going in with our second coat. So although they are super opaque, I did want it to be even more opaque. I feel like, especially for nail art where you're doing smaller designs, the Makartt gel polish is perfect for that. But when you are covering a gel polish that is underneath, it isn't, of course, it's not going to be as opaque. It is going to kind of be slightly see-through. But I mean, for one coat, as you can see, it's done an amazing job. So just covering that all up, and then after that we can kind of work on our hearts. We can do our crystals as well. So the crystals are so amazing. It's the first time I kind of ever purchased some like a red kind of crystal. When it comes to also shapes, so I have a whole pack of just the different shapes and sizes, and we've got some hearts and all sorts. So I thought this will be perfect to use, and it fits in so nicely. So I decided to use these crystals on the index finger because I just felt like that was a French, like a classic kind of French tip. So I felt like it works perfectly there, placing it right at the top. The crystal placement isn't advanced, it's just as simple as it possibly could be, but I'm still super happy with how it came out. And then because I love those crystals so much, I wanted to incorporate them even more. So I decided to also place those crystals on the pinky, down the line between the white and the nude, right where it meets. I kind of like covered up that line and placed a lot of little small red crystals. So you'll see that in a moment after we finish up with those French tips covering the second layer. But yeah, I'm just so happy for how these came out. So yeah, anyways, I'll stop talking and I'll let you guys watch this bit, and I'll come back to you guys when we get onto that crystal placement. Alright guys, so here is the glitter bells, red that I'm using. I was trying to show you guys what it looks like, but it was like hovering on the cup. On the cup? What? On the, like, the cap, sorry. So it was like kind of like liquidy on the top. I don't know how it happened because it was, I'm pretty sure, placed normally in my drawer. So I don't know how it ended up flipping upside down and then getting stuck at the top. I'm not sure. But this is the gel that I'll be using. It's really thick, it's very pigmented, it's quite nice to work with, not gonna lie. So I decided to go with my dotting tool, and I'm placing 2 dots right next to each other. So I'm doing 2 bigger dots at the bottom, and then 2 medium-sized ones in the middle, and then 2 smaller ones right at the top. So we're doing basically 3 hearts. And I wanted it to go kind of in size order. So we're doing a tiny little baby heart at the top, and then we're doing a medium heart in the middle, and then a large heart at the bottom. And now I'm going in with my nail art brush, and we're just going to connect the lines. So we're just connecting the very tip of the circles together right at the top to kind of create that heart shape. And then at the bottom, we are just dragging down and meeting in the middle from the two circles as well. I hope I'm explaining it well. I'm always horrible at explaining these kind of things. I'm better at showing. So that's what I'm doing. It's literally the easiest way I've ever kind of tried to do hearts. I'm sure there's other ways too, but oh my gosh, this has just been a lifesaver, and also very easy and not so time consuming. You can definitely cut your time with those. And we are repeating that only for the thumb and that middle finger. So for the middle finger, we're doing the same thing. 2 bigger hearts at the bottom, a medium heart in the middle, and then a tiny, tiny little heart at the top. I love how it came out. I feel like this was such a great idea. And then for the remainder of the other two, like I said before, we will be incorporating some gorgeous crystals, which I will show you guys in just a second. I hope you guys like it because I'm absolutely obsessed with those crystals, and I just cannot wait to do more and more Valentine sets. And I know I don't have long now. It feels like it's the end of January now, so we have about 14 days before it's Valentine's. And at the same time, I also don't want to flood you guys with a bunch of Valentine sets. So I'm trying to find that in between kind of thing, because I'm trying to please everyone. I hope I am. But yeah, so I messed up on that bigger heart at the bottom. I wasn't too happy on that. I think the way I placed the dot wasn't really up to standards. So this is what the two nails are looking like now. And we are going in with our Makartt rhinestone glue gel. And I am just placing it where I want it, which is right in the middle of the nail, right at the top. So it's going to start from the top and kind of go down about halfway down the nail. And we are going in with our crystals. So I decided to place this tear kind of droplet right at the top of the nail, followed by a heart crystal, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. And then I decided to use 3 circular crystals. So I went in with a larger crystal first. And then I followed up with a slightly smaller one after that, and then a tiny one after that. So it's kind of like going down in sizes, going down the nail. So like I said, the crystal placement isn't anything crazy. It's very basic, nothing too special. But I do feel like it just added that extra little kick to the set, a bit more of like an eye-catching kind of moment. And for these crystals to not be real Swarovskis or anything else, I am really impressed with how shiny they were. Of course, I'm sure they're not going to be as shiny ever as a Swarovski, but I'm really, really happy with the quality of these crystals. Yeah, I just love it. Whenever the sunlight hits it with some light, it honestly shines so nicely. I am curious to like kind of buy some more expensive crystals, like real crystals and stuff. So hopefully that will be an upcoming video fairly soon, because I love crystals. I am quite obsessed, not gonna lie. I mean, what am I not obsessed with when it comes to nails? But until then, we are going to be using the crystals I have now. So as you can see, I can't remember what kind of size I picked. I don't even believe it kind of tells me what size, and I'm not yet experienced enough to kind of look at a size and know the size. But I ended up picking like a smaller size, and I just chucked into my little container. All of them are the same size, and I've just placed it down where the nude and the pink. I don't know what I'm saying today. The nude and the white meet. And that's kind of what it's looking like. So the whole set goes into the lamp, and now I'm going in with my Glitter Bells top coat. It has been my kind of favourite recently, not gonna lie. It's just been so easy to use, and I love the gloss it kind of gives you right after taking the lamp. I feel like some glossy top coats, probably more the cheaper ones, but probably not always necessarily. It just feels like they don't always give you that full-on glossy look. But this one, oh, it just shines so nicely. It's so glossy. I fell in love since I've been using it. And I've had it for quite some time, but I don't know. It just feels like I have so many gel polishes that sometimes I pick one and I just kind of stick to it. And I don't realise how, I don't know, maybe how bad or how much better something else can be until I suddenly come across it, or I can't find my standard normal top coat and I have to use one, so I pick up a random one and then I suddenly realise how good it is. So this is the one I'm using. I would tell you guys how many mils this one has, because it does feel like a big bottle, but I don't know. I've tried so many times to kind of look at the bottles to know how many mils, but I've never been able to find it. So that's a bit annoying. But it is a big bottle, so I don't know how many you could have. 15, 17 mils in there. It's a big old boy. And so once the top coat has been applied, we are going to pop this set into the lamp, and that will kind of be our final step now. I was considering making it matte, but I feel like glossy was for sure the way. Especially with those crystals, just the whole set is just so nice and sparkly. But yeah, so I hope you guys really liked this video. If you end up recreating anything from my channel, please don't forget to tag me. I would love to see it, and give you a like and follow you back as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a lovely day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.